Hey guys, let's talk about missing person cases while I clean and cap my body butters and sugar scrubs. I'm going to start off with the case I have followed the longest, the case of the missing Zarahias children, Christopher and Lisa, and their mother Susan. This case starts in the year 1987 in the state of California, where Susan lived with her husband Louis and their two children, Christopher and Lisa. In the years 1986, 1987, Christopher was about 2 or 3 years old and Lisa was 1 year old when Louis started working very long hours, leaving Susan home alone to care for the two children. During this time, according to Louis, Susan got into some suspicious behavior, including drug use and using the family money that was set aside for bills on drugs. This is according to Louis. We've never gotten Susan's side of the story because she's never been found. However, a couple people that were in Louis's and Susan's life at the time, including two of her best friends, have validated Louis's side of the story. So on the morning of November 20th, 1987, Louis and Susan got into a heated argument, and Louis left for a couple hours to cool off. He left home alone, his mother, Susan, and the two children. When he returned, he found that his mother was at the bottom of the stairs, and she had been beaten up by Susan, and Susan and the children were missing. There are a couple confirmed places they went right after leaving. Susan initially took the children to her aunt's house in Lake Elsinore, and then from there she went to the state of Michigan, where her sister lived with her brother-in-law. Shortly after arriving in Michigan, Susan's brother-in-law received a job offer in the state of Pennsylvania, and he moved his family there. This is where they kind of lose track of Susan and the kids. It's unclear if she also went to Pennsylvania, if they stayed in Michigan, or if she went somewhere else. She does have family in the state of Oklahoma, so it's possible she went there. That's where her mother and father lived at the time. The interesting thing about this case is Susan's family has never publicly searched for her. They may have privately searched for her, but never publicly, and they've always claimed that they haven't seen her since she went missing. There is a felony warrant out for Susan, crimes against persons, and then she also has a warrant for her arrest for custodial interference. And Louis did sue Susan's family in the 90s, claiming they gave her money and helped her disappear, and that case was settled out of court. So I have a lot more to tell you on this story. Follow me for part 2.